Hey, this is Honest and True Cuber here. Today's video we're going to talk about cube notation for 3x3. So cube notation is basically code kind of for how to move a cube. And basically, if I were to do some moves and I told you to write them down, basically you would write them down using letters and various other signs and stuff that help you know which faces to move if you were to repeat what I just did. So how you can write cube notation is, first of all, we all know there's 6 sides to a cube, right? Basic math, right? So 6 sides to a cube, and each side has a letter name. So and this is related to its full name. So front, back, right, left, top, and bottom, right? The first letter of each of those that I just said is the name of a face. So up, right, U, front, F, back, B, left, L, right, R, and down, D, okay? So those are the basic faces. Now, there's 3 ways you can move a face, okay? If you look at it, so if you turn it like this, that's once clockwise, right? So that's one way you can turn it. Another way you can turn it is the opposite way. So once counterclockwise, right? And then the third way you can turn it is twice, right? So the top face twice, right? And the way you represent that is if you turn it counterclockwise, it's the letter name and nothing else. So capital letter name. So this would be up face, right? So U and nothing else. That's it. Okay. Counterclockwise, okay, is if you say it, it's usually, like it's U prime or U inverted. That's how most people say it, but how you write it is U and then an apostrophe. Okay? And then twice, it's U and then 2. So capital U and then the letter and then the number 2. So that's how you write it. So, it's the same for all faces. So F2, U2, R2, L2, and so on. Okay. What else? Okay. So that's the first type, a simple type, okay, of cube notation. Then what else? There is a double layer turn. So if this is the top face, right, and you add one more layer to that, so both of these layers at the same time, this is a double layer turn. You see that? How I turn both layers at the same time, right? So how you write that is, well, people write it different ways. There's 3 ways I know of that you write double layer turns. This could be lowercase u, UW, so uppercase U and lowercase w, or 2U, so 2 in the front and then capital U. Okay, so those are the 3 ways you can write that. And then of course it's U for this, for clockwise, U apostrophe for counterclockwise, and U2 for twice. And then the same for all faces, so F, B, L, R, and D. Okay, so that's the second type. And then we have slice moves. So slice moves are basically like middle moves, so like these things. So that, and this one here. Okay, so if you imagine a globe, right? The globe, like a picture of the Earth or something, right? The meridian is like going this way, and equator is this way, right? And we all know that from geography, right? Geography class, or social studies class, or whatever, right? So the same thing. If you imagine this is a ball, okay, this is the equator. So equator, or E, right? So E is the letter for this one, and then meridian is this one, so M. So this is M. And then for this, they just got lazy and just called it slice. So this is S, okay? And plus, this is never used in real cubing, so like, it's just S, okay? But yeah, and then the same of course. So for example, if I were to do E, right? E is this way, E prime is that way, and then E2 is like that, right? So that's simple. And then the last cube notation is cube rotations, and those are the most confusing. So if you imagine a 3D coordinate plane, right? Normally when you are in the geometry class, you're learning about two dimension, right? So x and y, right? So y is up and down and x is side to side, right? And then z, if you know three-dimensional geometry, is that way. So z is like the third dimension, like this forward and back, right? So you imagine that if you have three axes, so this is y, so this way is y, right? And then this is x, and then this is z, okay? So if you imagine you're turning it about each axis, so if you see x or x prime or x2 or something like that, right? X is this way, right? So x is turning it about the x axis clockwise once, so like that, that's an x. Okay, x prime would be that way. And then same for y and z, so y would be this, and y prime would be this, right? And then z is this kind of moving, okay? So z would be that, and then z prime would be that, okay? And so yeah, that's basically what it is. Okay, and then yeah, that's it for cube notation for 3x3. If you want, you can watch my videos on cube notation for 4x4, and that will explain most of the other stuff that you can't find on 3x3. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like if you like the video, and if you want to subscribe for future videos, please do. Alright, and that's it. Honestandtrue here. See ya.